Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley say Obaseki too busy to fix Edo State. He no get time for their dirty fight. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osahwenokudi.
Tọ́dí, ọmọ ànàbó sátìlé 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 tọ́dí. Ọmọ ànàbó sátìlé tọ́dí. Ọmọ ànàbó sátìlé tọ́dí. Ọmọ ànàbó sátìlé tọ́dí. A great good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching it from. I remain my humble self, yours noble right activist, Comrade Stanley Osaze Osahwenokudi, the Coordinator General of the Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO Stanley Osadi Enterprise, in fact, the CEO of Woman Edo State. Ordinarily, I'm supposed to come out to be talking about CFO and working activities, owing to the fact that we have customers everywhere who we are supposed to be giving daily or periodic information in respect to our working activities and in respect to the updates of what the commission does to carry out. But you also agree to the fact that we are approaching a very salient election in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where Nigerians will be made to determine who becomes the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who becomes the senators, and who becomes members of the House of Representatives, and as well state houses of assembly and governorship elections. But here in Edo State, we have orders except the gubernatorial elections, which will eventually take place in Edo State in 2024. And I think for now, although we are not concerned about what happens in 2024 yet, because we have a determined government that is focused and willing to deliver the rudiments and the basic dividends of democracy. It's also true that right from the inception of this administration, from the first term till date in the second term, this administration have been plagued by some elements who needed to ensure that status quo remains in the scheme of things. This set of people want to make sure that the political culture remains the way it is. Whereas we still have some certain persons who are either internally displaced in terms of political activities, or because of the fact that they have natural hate for the governor, or because of the fact that they either made requests in one way or the other, the governor turned such requests down. They are now returning back to say, since you have refused to approve our request, we'll fight you. It's rather unfortunate that the social media handle have been arrested by this set of people to continue to sell wrong information and message to the good people of Edo State. But I think to some of us, we are known because of the fact that we are attached to the government of Edo State, owing to the fact that majority of persons who knew Osakolo Kwodi today knows me to be a nobody in the past. Despite the fact that today I'm still a nobody, but at least the popularity emerges because of the fact that we play a very magnificent and huge role in ensuring that the government of Edo State that we are seeing today come into place. It is also true that the executive governor of Edo State, His Excellency Governor Obaseki, has really created huge amount of development on ground. But for the fact that this set of persons hated the government, they are doing everything humanly possible to destabilize and destroy its image. Actually, what happens today in Oredo, some persons want to drag the governor into it. Whereas those who are fighting themselves because of their personal third-term ambition. Now, those set of persons who knew that the governor has disagreements in the PDP wants to make sure that they drag the government into it so that they will see reasons to continue to throw banter and destroy the image of the government. But the truth of the matter is simple. We are aware of the fact that there are some individuals who went to the governor directly to say, Your Excellency, can I snap with you? The governor responded by telling that person that, no, if I snap with you, you are still going to use it on social media to misbehave. So no need. The person said, okay. The person approached that set of persons to say, please, can you take me to the governor? So that the governor can give me my own gratification. Those who gave them the opportunity to have access to the governor before turned them down because of the fact that some persons are already protesting that this set of persons who are attracting this group of people to the government are the one creating problem. So this set of persons will not want to see themselves as the problem of the government, so they turn the request of those individuals down. Because they turn the request of these individuals to have access to the governor for personal or economic gratification, those persons return to say, we will fight this governor to the end. We will fight this governor to the end. That is the battle against the governor on social media. It is also true that flooding took over some parts of Edo State. And we all knew that in the past, we have the Benin water storm project, where the Edo State government expended a whopping sum of 25 billion naira to approximately 30 billion collected from the bond market under the tutelage of the Adamo administration. That is by the wayside. Now, flooding took place in Edo. Some kids lost their life. May the soul of those children rest in perfect peace. And may God give the family the fortitude to bear the loss. But this same set of people refuse to agree to the fact that flooding is a global problem. Obaseki did not come into government today. Obaseki was not the first governor of Edo State. Not the has ruled under the tutelage of the Democratic administration. And Amoshomole came into being now under the Obaseki administration. This same set of people have refused to acknowledge the fact that flooding is a natural phenomenon and a global problem, and that water must find its cause. They are looking for every available opportunity to get at the government. As of today, the river states where these same people, the fact is this, in fact, PDP is having their problem. APC members who are already angry with the government because of the overwhelming defeat that they received in the last elections. And I say, yes, kill the government, kill the government, kill the government, while they are hailing some parts against other parts. What about if the PDP resolve their dispute tomorrow? Where will you be? Those who cannot openly cry about their party automatic ticket because they have been crying. But as of today, they have forgotten what is happening in their party. They are concerned about what is happening in the PDP. Now, if this same set of people are talking about governance, We have no problem with that. You have a right whatsoever to criticize your government, but when you are not gambling into political activity, when you have no shared interest or interest as the case may be in that party, it shows that you are depicting the true, actual nature of hate. Now, they talked about flooding. To us, nobody must can justify the fact that flooding should take over everywhere. No. And at the time, we know that it's a global problem. Now, this is New Orleans in the United States of America. As you can see, you are having flooding. My phone cannot show it well, but you can get it on my wall. It's there. You have the same flooding in New York City. You have the same flooding in Maryland. Taking over streets. They tag it global warming. But the one in Edo State is Obaseki's mistake. Now, this is River State. Obirikwere Rumonsi of River State. Go to Rumola, Rumumasi. You will see what flooding have done. They are in my wall. Go and check it. This same set of people see that particular one as a normal environmental disaster. The one in River State is caused by global warming. The one in Edo State is Obaseki kill and die. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I am not saying that you don't have the right to criticize your government. Criticize your government in totality because opposition helps to place government on its toes. But these persons are not playing opposition politics. They are gambling into the entire affair of the PDP, all because of the fact that they hated the person of the governor. Now, let me tell you, in Benin language, there's always what we call, in our age, we say, I wanna, now, let me tell you, the fight against the government started in the APC. And he left the APC, the PDP gave him platform. And for those who have been following me, I said, we should not be seeing anything like new PDP or old PDP. It is not a winner take it all. The old PDP must be incorporated into the scheme of things in governance, which has been done. But do you know what? They are now some set of people, not even the old PDP in general, some set of few greedy persons knows that because of the fact that the governor had already confronted a big fight in the other party, they believe that the governor will be ashamed now to fight to secure what rightfully belongs to him and what rightfully belongs to other people. That they also believe that if they now come out to say, you see, what the government did in APC, that is what is repeating here. People will say, that's so fight, that's so fight. But believe you me, the governor must fight to secure what is expedient. Ask yourself a simple question. In your family as a man, you see yourself as the head of the family. And they are stripping you of all your rights. You don't even have access to anything. Will you call yourself a man? A victor is never afraid of his victim. Believe you me, the fight, if you want the fight to cease, let everyone understand their rules. This is the executive governor of Edo State. And the executive governor of Edo State must also recognize the fact that you are having the state vice chairman of the party, South. Everyone will understand where they belong. How will you say, will Wike as a governor tolerate a situation whereby decisions that will be made in Rivers State will be taken in Edo? Let's even leave Wiki out of it. Will you allow in your family, in your household as a man, let's leave the female folk out of it. Will you allow a situation whereby Osakuni will be dictating what happens in your own family? Your wife will come to me to take directive and implement it in your own household. This is what is happening today. There is no superior governor over other governors. So if some set of governor wants to lord over other governor, there must be a fight. That is what is going on today in Edo State. And the governor of Rivers State, Governor Yesu Wike, openly said that he's going to create more crisis in Edo. And we are seeing the crisis, people are still clapping. Can you threaten to create crisis in Rivers State? People are hailing, I will not want to mention it because I am of the opinion that in the party primaries, in intra-party politics, you have to give all party faithful the opportunity to vie for different positions that they wish to, as far as we are concerned. But from within the purview of the party, every individual have their various political camps. Camp A needs Camp B. Camp A needs Camp B to win the elections. Because your own fragment in the party will not be enough to confront the All Progressive Congress in the general elections. So you needed a situation, you needed a salubrious environment where all party faithful can vie in peace without having unnecessary confrontation. Now, after this dirty fight that they are fighting, you will now come back to say, come and assist me. This is what is leading to anti-party activity. The possibility that the PDP may win the House of Reps or House of Senate election in some area may be regarded as zero. Those who are praising Wiki today, that this is the man we need, the man that can bring them. Now, a little primary election and screening that is supposed to be done in the party secretariat was taken to government house in Rivers State. And when somebody vehemently said, no, it is not supposed to be so, the person has been remanded to prison custody by the governor of Rivers State. And this same man wants to be president. And you expect those of you who are online media personality to have freedom of speech? You don't know, some of you don't really know what is happening. You are clapping for politicians who are fighting for their interests. Let nobody deceive you. In the whole fight that is going on right now, you as an Edoman will not benefit a dime. Except you are a politician. It is a political fight within within the political elite. So do not say this fight here, you are only clapping over nothing. But let me not deceive you. Osabono will benefit. I will not deceive you. Osabono will benefit. So, Edoman, if you are an Edoman and you are not a politician, go and look for a way to ensure that this fight is over. Because they are only distracting the man who is coming to ensure development in all tributaries of Edo State. As we speak today, none of this person can come out to say Obaseki has not developed the state. We challenge them. The number of monumental infrastructures that have been put together, even me, Usakonopodi, that is part and parcel of this government, was overwhelmed when I saw some certain things in respect to the development orchestrated by this Edo State government. Do not believe what we see. You have a right to move around to see for yourself. And for those who want to get details, go to Apostle Urinosa's work. Those videos are not edited. Go and see for yourself. They are so numerous to mention. This set of people knew it. And why are they fighting Governor Obaseki? They believe that if Atiku clears the PDP ticket, Obaseki will become the ruling mate. But believe you me, I for one, even if I don't like Obaseki for an example, and is given the slot of the vice president, I will support him. Do you know why? Because even if it is Oshomole that they come to say, I think Unasa Oshomole they can come and take the slot of the vice president, I will support Oshomole. Do you know why? No matter how bad the vice president will be, at least 10 to 15 development will come from federal to states. Uwoma, Aona Meroi. So this set of persons are against this man because of the fact. Let me tell you, Obaseki is a king in terms of revenue generation. Politicians are broke under Obaseki. Believe this. Politicians are broke under Obaseki. I challenge anybody who is a civil servant. Come and tell me that on the 25th you will not receive your salary in Edo. Come out to say, oh, I have been working. They have been owing me. The way it is happening in all those APC states. Nigeria is broke. Even as we speak, the governor has warned again that food security will be the problem in the future. Nigerians will praise themselves now. Everybody allowed. The same way he predicted in the past about the financial recklessness that the CBN is printing money recklessly. What happened later? He has said another one again. They know him. He's a grounded economist. He knows how to solve problems. And he knows how to generate revenue to solve problems. And they needed him at the federal level. So that pure revenue, he has been advocating that the Nigerian economy should be diversified. It should move away from oil dependency. And he knew Obaseki can do it. And I believe you me, despite the fact that some persons may not like Atiku Abubakar, let me open a secret about Atiku Abubakar to you. I'm not campaigning for him, but I want to tell you something. The success of Obasanjo administration in respect to the Paris Club reform and the organization of the economic team that led to the success of the Obasanjo administration, despite the huge corruption that greeted that government, was Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar brought Ngozi Owela Okonjo. Atiku Abubakar brought the late Dora Akuyeli, Olusegun Aganga. Those top Atiku brought and assembled those teams. Go and check history. So they already know that Obaseki may be pinpointed to run as the running mate of Atiku Abubakar. That is the fight against him. And Obaseki, for one, needs the structure of the party to be. Now, you call yourself, you want to fight for a vice presidential slot. They want to give you, or they are already thinking of giving you. You have no stake in the party, in your state, and you are the sitting governor. Then what are you talking about? Will you accept that? But I, for one, I am of the opinion that if the government wants to really control the structure of the party, it is not by fight. Lobby and get these people to your side. Lobby and get these people to your side. It is not about fight. But you know what? Set of two persons, I will not mention, two persons from Edo South. Sorry, one from Edo South and one from Edo North are the only problem we are talking about here because of their personal interest. Because of their personal interest. I will not want to go into mentioning names, but I want Edo people to understand something. Please, these persons are not fighting for you. If you've noticed, I am Osakwe by the power of God Almighty. I continue to say thank you very much to all Edo people because I have been so busy to talk about politics. I have been so busy. I love to talk about politics. Politics is my dream. But I've been so busy. Which time? I'm not going to tell you lie. For those who don't treat typhoid fever before, you know say you know easy. Now I pass through finish, so you never you see the I just dey try get myself. And still I don't resume work on that round. I don't get that time. But we don't go fit sit back and allow things spoil. We go talk the truth. But the truth may not go down well to so many persons. Let me tell you. First, I want to open political secrets tonight. I want to open political secrets tonight. First, politicians, if you like, you tie the road where they their streets, tie and call their frontage. Now, give me some minutes. Now, if you like, you tie the road to their frontage. There you go put street furniture and flower. Then you go carry railway line from their house to their gate. Then you go create employment for the people in their area. You go dey feed the poor for that territory. If you no go give that politician back, you know what? I swear to God Almighty, if Governor Obaseki call all these media ones wey dey fight, they talk for media, so give each of them 4 million. They will come back to say, now public they will surprise or change. These same people wey dey see so, all of them will come back. Just 4 million naira. 4 million not be just to a person like me. It's too big. But just give them 4. Make up the say, come, take this 4 million. You come, take this 4 million. May distribute Edo money. You will not see the reason why people call up Igbenedion for this state say you're talking and do governor. Somebody asks you, what have you contributed to the development of your community since birth? I don't know if I'm the one he's referring to. As we speak, my community will tell you, I've attracted so many political developments to it, including transformer. I've never served in any official position, apart from being the senior special assistant to the governor in his first term. In his first term. But despite that, I have attracted development to my community, and in fact, I will not say much. Go and investigate. We don't just talk. Just believe me, these same people, in fact, 4 million to be 2 million. Some say 500,000. You see them. Now they'll come out. You will be shocked to hear them say, let's be sincere. What did God really do these people? You will shock when these people will turn around. What is happening here is money war. The man don't want to bring her. They say you must bring her. Now it be, now the truth. More even leave those senior politicians out when they contest. Those senior politicians, what did they fight for that position? Those top one, what did they fight for that position and who want to be in charge? Not yet. This is not about a dumb man or a dumb woman. A dumb man or a dumb woman, the price of fuel by itself they come down, it's now 170 something. Hoping to get to the official price of 160 something. They are not talking about it. The cost of consumable goods. Now only Obaseki be the governor where both come out from Nigeria now talk say food security will be problem. The rest of them go make Buhari say it's excellency. They not go turn that truth. What they concern them now? When they are busy buying form of 100 million naira to contest for president, and the one who have ruled as governor wants to go to Senate. John Iroku, please don't. You just if you cannot cope with this broadcast, just take a leave. Or else I see I don't block people, but I've resumed. I want to start blocking people. I will block you. If you can't listen in peace, leave. Consider my statement as nonsensical. No problem. So that is the point. That the senior politicians, those ones who are, they are only by. Let me block Inogia. But he did the same thing the last time I left him. So today I need to conclude it. I can't tolerate a situation where you'll be insulting me on my page. It's my page and not yours. Let me do that right away. Go and open your Facebook account. Onogie, bye. Yeah, thank you very much. Go and open your Facebook. You cannot be, if you can't cope, we need to be civil. We need to be very civil. You know, the truthful part of it is so painful. If I had come out to say, let's kill Obaseki, you will be seeing healing and love. Oh, can't kill him. Do you know what we staked to ensure that this government comes into being? Do you know how much people spent? Go and criticize the government. Get there. You have a right. If anybody is coming out to say, why have they not taxed us so place? Why have they not taxed? I will not make pain because I'm not the spokesperson to the government. But when you are coming out now to bring politics into it, you are PDP must crack up. PDP, is that the development that you are talking about in Edo? Is that the development? No. Why the senior ones are fighting for top political position to be in charge? Do you think? Go and check the account balance of those who have served in both federal and state. Then calculate their salary. What is EFCC waiting for? How much is the total salary of a governor? As of today, they can spend a worthy sum of 100 million naira to get the form. The possibility that they will lose is even 90%. Since you have been working as a citizen, a decent citizen, have you saved 20 million naira? There are some persons, those of us talking now, since when the bonus courage now, we never see 20 million. We fit don do investment wey pass those one, for example. I'm not talking about myself. But you don't gather that money once. It come now you use them. But these people they get 20 million once. Then they get 50 million once. Which ministry and parastatal they for work? Are they not Omila? Those who are not even benefiting anything are clapping. Let them kill the government. Let them finish. We want to the iron bender. The iron bender want to bend the matter. A man who is busy fighting. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you. If Obaseki just conclude to this as it is, let me just leave everything. Since these people me they even help fight, nobody let me have this person down for corner. No, they drink, they eat, they do money. Problem no day. Yes, you can DM me, Sanford, Justus, Obanewa. You can. Don't sit down or they eat or they drink. Don't just sit down or you just say, that will just say, Your Excellency, I needed like 2 commissioners who, so that I can use it to be grazing my, because after the election, go say, you just 2 commissioners, okay, please come and take 3. You know, yes, 5 now. Your Excellency, you gave me 3 commissioners the other day, and then I think I needed like 10 senior special assistants. There's one of my boy that is coming from Bayelsa. They just sacked him from his office. It's like, no job. I want to give him oh, you are just one boy. Why don't you just bring 8? Okay, take senior special assistant. If you come out to say they have not tied road, they will arrest you. If you come out as a citizen to say they have not tied this road, the government will not even hear. Now that's one way they do the distribution. Now they'll pick you for road. The problem here is sharing formula. The one we don't already reach, not to talk about the money, he needs the position to be in charge. The one we never reach, say they must give up. That is the truth. Get the fact and have peace. Yes, you can inbox me. Yes, DM me, bro. I can as well give you my number 07036109939. 07036109939. Usakudo Kune, the sea of woman in the state. By the power of God. This is the simple truth. If they settle down, they do one. Say the Excellency say, I bet since people say they want to kill me. May you leave this man with a flare sound, no scatter everywhere. No more you doing. After that, you see collect. Bros, sister, if you will be citizen come and come talk, say, why is Obaseki not doing this? Obaseki not go here. Now people go pick you. So the fight that this man is facing today is because of the fact that this man is rigid and stubborn. He has refused to key into it. Now, for those who have the mental horizon and the thinking ability to analyze, go and ask Wike a simple question. Tell him to tell you the sayings of Obaseki. Tell him, say, we can promise, let us finish this Obaseki. Tell me what he do. You assisted a man in an election. You play a huge role in the elections. Those people came in and voted en masse. Our brothers and sisters around the world spend huge amount of money running into billions. to ensure that this government comes into being. And those are at home and the diaspora thanked you. The governor moved to Rivers State again to say, thank you very much, the Rivers State governor, for your efforts so far. We are indeed very grateful. And the governor returned back. As of today, because of the fact that you assisted him, you now want to tell him, this is what you are supposed to do. This is what you are not supposed to do. Who gave you that right? The same way a governor of PDP will be running for an election in Sokoto State, the governor of Edo State will go and campaign. It is normal. Nobody is saying that this person did not play a huge role to ensure that this government comes into being. But you assisted somebody does not mean that you will not place him under abyss. That he cannot be free. And you can openly come out to say, I will pepper you. Try it at the camp. I will pepper you. A governor talking like a miscreant in the streets. Come on. Let people let us think twice. You are not losing your culture because somebody else wants to destroy your culture. No. You are losing it because you have denigrated the culture and you have refused to add value to your culture. That is the truth. Because of presidential elections and because of your selfish interest, you travel down to Kaduna State to donate 200 million to IDP. When you went to London, your own citizens said, Your Excellency, you shut them down. You did. That not hypocrisy? The video is everywhere. The video is everywhere. Please share this broadcast. Share this broadcast, please. Click on your share button. When you know what is it, see, let me tell you the truth. Politicians will not like me tonight. They will not like me tonight. Do you know why? Excuse me. Do you know why? I am opening the political secrets. How many you could recall for those who have been following me before the elections? I told you all that Osakwado Wodi fought for stomach infrastructure in the past. And you thought I was the only one that fought for stomach infrastructure? I was only bold enough to tell you 99.9% of all of them is still fighting for the infrastructure till tomorrow. Go and check the mindset of average politician. He wants to be a billionaire. Check the mindset of average politician in Edo. He wants to be a billionaire. Please share this broadcast. His agitation is to be a billionaire. He doesn't care if the road to his community is tarred. If 15 politicians stand for one place, not two, would they say, you make sure they can't do this road, they keep money and no want. Which center is it they don't want? Who tell you they don't want? They need the money. If you like the road turn to Potopoto, you're not concerned there. You're not concerned there. So you will know you're the benefit for this fight. Not up with the look there. Go and stand to defend your government. Because you really know the fight. You know what it is? I know see to blame them, I'll blame the government. You know why? The government not to the send media. And at the media they tell the fight council. Then they manipulate the people against them. Challenge them. Make they talk say Obaseki no work. Mo, make we don't even need anybody for government. Make they bring us come out for debate. Then Mo will visit streets. Mo go show infrastructure. Not be to the talk. Even if say we not get chance. The lives of Apostle Yunus are there. Let them visit the streets. Okay, we challenge them. Mo will go straight. Compared to the amount of resources we have. If Obaseki sit down today, cross leg, start to dish out his phones. You know, the only people who will cry now, our brothers and sisters when they are abroad, we want to make Edo better. Now want make Edo better, not be even we. Now the truth, your baby. You see, you know one thing about me, when I tell you the truth, no matter how you listen to the facts, you just see, people wait there now how they want to take care of their family, they fight because they believe in Nigeria too hard. They're not saying whether they repair road. They're not saying though. This fighting they see so against the government, not be fight against repairing of roads or water. Now who control political structure and one day in charge, then the fight too. They never want they talk say we do not like the way it's happening. We don't have water. We don't have that. You know, no, nobody is celebrating. They are asking the 4-hour generator. We're not supposed to get like here now. Me now 3-hour generator. I can't do 24 hours. Now also we do. Not let these people deceive you. They are fighting the governor for no reason. They are fighting for their own interest, not for you. If the fight for you come, you go still know. Not let them drag you into their own matter now. If they want go position, they'll talk say this one is made for this position is supposed to go to Ovia. It's not supposed to go there. If they really carry and go Ovia, now their family will benefit them. Then they will call you. And the governor they say no. Everybody must may reach everybody's side. You they say oh kill the governor. See, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan said something before he left power. He said, I will not worry myself. I am the world's most insulted president. But when I leave power, you will know the amount of freedom you enjoyed under my watch. As he come up for power, they begin to say, we are sorry. Oh, Jonathan, we are sorry. Forget the fact that that his own government was a government of monumental corruption. But you are very free to express your opinion. They not keep person under Jonathan government for Lekki Toll Gate. Stanley Ibolo, my chairman, now you bring me in. So we go talk, calm down, chair. You know my chair, get what I tell you. You know. Person like we Usakuno Woody. We will never forget where we for the come. Now Stanley OJ, you are my namesake. No, I never see any door Stanley. I'm Stanley Osaze Usakuno Woody. Amen, man. When you give. That's my names. I be Billy typical one. Or Candy obviously. But let me tell you the truth, bro. Person like you, stand on. I would never make that mistake to act contrary against you. Do you know why? The level where I'm going to hold the day so you place 40% rule. So now thank you. I supposed to be tell you and not be for me to go to reply you on media. Bro, so I'll feel beg you for one thing. Hold on with your comments. We will talk after broadcast. We don't need to destroy the road we pass. The ladder will carry us come because we don't see new one. We say that former one not good. God forbid. Now that ladder where you take go up, now you if you work for now you cross, follow you come down, carry something go back again. We don't need to destroy the road we pass. Exactly. Edo wa lela the idea, lela go, I go. The best thing should be done. Some selected people in the PDP, in collaboration with the EPM that have been dealt with, have taken over the responsibility of the APC. While the APC is busy campaigning, because they have not seen any disadvantage in this government. When the governor announced local government elections, the APC said they won't run. Later they came back and said we will run because they believe that it may be free, fair, and credible. No opposition party will win any election in Rivers State if the Rivers State governor is in charge of such election, like we have ACEC here in Edo. No opposition will win. Not carry this party screening enter inside government house. We don't carry it. Everything will happen. Okay, don't carry it. We don't agree. Now they remember it for prison custody so for Rivers State. No man can see anything in the presence of Wiki. He sees himself as God. A governor can openly come out to say a mere deputy governor. That's to tell you that his deputy governor is nothing. He can't see anything. Do you even know Rivers State deputy governor? Do you know Fishaibus and others? You don't know them. We can swallow all of them. Nobody can talk. A despot. And this person is creating crisis. So they spend Rivers millions to create problem. And those men, they receive money from Rivers, they cash out. People say, yes, yes, yes. No, me no, they do that one follow people. Like, me no, they do that one follow people. Where me go, when you do Agbina. Did Agbina we do, what we just started go Agbina. Agua. Do you know how much people have made in this fight? You know how much people don't dish out? They don't call you, give you $1. You wait, they say, the boy of that until they watch me now. How much you don't receive? Or the price of fuel reduced? Onions not cheap. Yam cheap. Rice don't come down. You say politicians know whether rice there. If like rice than 1 million naira a bag, or buy and they don't look back. Until they talk public money, you can sweet to spend. You go to man when you sweet money. Once they say they have paid it to your account. How much did the government remitted? 400 million. Okay, we'll go and tell the government of the state that we'll tell him. Oh yeah, John Peter, take this 20 million. Share it to those boys. Go and cause crisis. Then you should take this 10 million for yourself. I'm going to Abuja. You go to Abuja, Kakala will be there everywhere. You the see boy will say, and that's what they say. The highest way down where they do the A for street receipt now 10,000. 10,000 naira. So why even give her 10,000? So now one wrap of Kuma. So now one wrap of Kuma, then they'll come give her 3 bottles, or the one not see translate the 3 bottles of beer. They'll give her Iboya. He go take the end of the street. They'll come give her 2K. He go say more spoil everywhere than my leader in yarn. He don't even know who send her. Because the one we mobilize her for street, they call a leader. But the person who said there Abuja, the other commission, they don't say, I don't understand what is going on. What he say, stop it. They're enjoying themselves. Let me just tell you. Obaseki is only fighting the status quo. I have an idea where no level, no agree. That be the war. If Obaseki don't agree to this thing, right now as it is, then I want to tell them, not be everything they talk for media. But I want to tell you, at least you are the old politician who campaign for the Obaseki, all those people in this. When they say, oh, Obaseki, yay! All of them, that more rest, not be everything we talk. More your rest. Many things play, many things to play, don't people, many things play. We too know wetin play, we know wetin play for this state too. We too know, I'm not be say, I don't think you say I know small. I say I too. Now I tell you, I too. You get why? Not everything man dey talk. More you leave the rest. You see, get one boy wey stand to fight. He still too know wetin happen. He too still know. So many of them your cock. They dey let this government focus. We know wetin happen, but we just dey keep quiet. He never do. It's now because of say Obaseki said na strong man, a man. If na some kind people, as far as say Yawa na him first pursue am comot for that first party. If you enter the new one, we say make dem not say na big bad there, man you cope with this people. He no see green, still struggle, say na lie. Na so as I take one there, na so I go here, no level. All those politicians they came out they testify now. They say here you go no more. Let me say they talk. You cannot go and meet Obaseki. The only way you can get money from Obaseki is that you must bring an idea. Not be like you approve it immediately. Say you just say my chair, all the chair there. Let me tell you what happened at Benin Airport. One day, government they come from Abuja. One guy, you see government. You say, Your Excellency, now man, you mean, you want Excellency, Your Excellency, the sickness will affect me, Your Excellency. Now government, you look at it. Don't you have a job? If now that government, does it? Oh, let's say, don't you have a job? Then the guy respond to government say, if I get job, I will not call the head. Now government say, they call the guy. Now you take position the boy. You don't need to go to hear people to make money. You don't need to go to hear people to make money. You will not see anything for this matter. You hear the thing say this will be help. Let me tell you. As you see those one way don't come up for social media now they pause the governor. Now because governor not approve it in the defense. We know, not anything will fit talk. We know. We will ask us say what has changed. We know now. We know what they happen. Because I want to know the other people will see more your rest. Waiting make the para. But the one way young way they show me that they say, "Boy, kill now." They not see approval for waiting the defend. They don't see approval now. Why you talk like that? Governor say okay, then I give this man 5 million. When the pay is about the government, I want to do. You will shock, sir. Now they'll come and say, we don't know what this government do when they want kill them. When I leave her for me, you will be surprised. Say, how these people take change like this? When I even support to even the know, say people that cause us, they say, that person will not see the try safe. Not say, all these boys say them see, despite the fact that they do rich, they don't really leave this man, they still support her to the end. When the boy see we say, they still support this man. How come? Because what many of them expect, say we support be not be so. But truth must be said. We know by ourselves, say, whether we like it or not, no matter the amount of money they give us, they don't fit give us like those ones they give us. It's either we go spend the money inside market or we use the money to repair motor, mechanic will collect them. Or that same money, we use and carry our family, enter transport, come up for a good state, go do hospital somewhere. Go to central hospital now. Go there. Where you go to see even those, you know how many abandoned structures where don't they in the state of Moribo? What's what Obaseki is doing? Now let me tell you one of the problems of Nigerian administrative system. It is lack of consistency in policy implementation by successive administration or regime. Everybody want to go do new one. This former one day in the state of Moribo. No maintenance. Lack of maintenance culture. If you don't know what to go on, fail know before you jump in. Don't let them make you eat Obaseki. Obaseki is fighting for you. Because if you tell those men, say no shaking, go bust this calumba, go bust her. Don't you don't remember for those states where they say zero allocation. under lock immediately origin. As e dey reach time for as allocation dey come, nobody send IGR. As allocation dey come, everybody dey carry their Ghana must go dey go government house, go collect. No send rule. Therefore na people still come and say it's your talking na do. If not be the sense wey the man come still there that time wey he say build some key infrastructure wey dem abandon today, go look at Peshi. They abandon am. You wey no know wetin dey happen, not jump put o, no let dem deceive you. Fair no fair, no even believe wetin I talk, investigate. Don't even believe my statement. Just go investigate. Because I may be lying. I may be lying. Go and investigate. If you have not shared this video, please share. Please. Please share. Not believe my word. All wetin I dey talk, so consider am as a lie. You go and investigate. You go know. Emma wa make you go get where Akeriva said the baby go get him where. Agberi go get him where from River State. Anyhow cash out. We have a picture in Facebook where they are the man, this is the iron bender. Akata swear. Akata you do. Akata tell we are to whether sisi ma me ti dey reki. Agwa wọ́n máa gun ẹ̀gbọ́n ò ní kú rẹ̀ yá. Wọ́n máa gun ẹ̀gbọ́n ò ní kú rẹ̀ yá. Wọ́n máa gun ẹ̀gbọ́n ò ní kú rẹ̀ yá. So Pamedi set is a go na iku area. So when they never start campaign, may they give my party candidate ticket. Whichever person where they give PDP ticket, we will support. So I know they can't say anyone. They get right to vie for any position. But make anybody not come, follow back, want to distract the government. When we know already say na their money that they also the man. We don't know. You know what I mean? Like one governorship aspirant for invited me. I don't want to mention details. We come meet for a house for GRA. Say you want to see me. Want to tell me buy ambition. As we meet, we want to start to say, you know the way the things are, so we want to make sure that says your leader, baby. Not tell me anything with you. Tell me what you want. Not you know if you're gonna if I don't talk this one, make gonna look me. You know if I don't to sabi this game. You can don't tell me that you are coming to develop it. What are you planning to do? Let me know. Not gonna use all those rhetorics, all those statements when they use for people who don't even know this game. If you like the man get white hair, or your head now white, you not sabi this game, but we don't know where we do know this game, so don't bother yourself to come and be deceiving us. I'm not putting me. You tell me, say, you want to go first heaven. To me. I mean, you want it. You want to go there, go also. If you don't want to go there, go also. You stay your house now. Don't come find you. Stay. That is the simple truth. I'm not saying body truth. My general, how far now? When were you? When you? You don't come up with it. After I did live, I will talk to you later. Now maybe they even call your name. Maybe they don't know say I'm my general. The young, my chair. If I mention your name, I will show you. Say, hey, this man. I did live, I will call you. Alright. Lero. So that is it. Sorry for that. This call was so important. how to take it. So for you, we don't know exactly where they go on. First know, first do. Now let fool. Now they tell me hate person. Because you're a hater. You never know why the other person they mobilize you to hate her. Not believe anything where they talk. Go and verify and investigate. Go in details. If you not be politician, you never not be even a politician. If you never enter inside, you don't know what it is. See now cabal. Secret too many. Politics that the more you look, the less you see. The point being made is this. Those fighting the government are getting alternative revenue from a man who is willing to dish out millions to exercise control over other states. Now to just say, yeah, they don't want it, delegate for this, they delegate. They just record the thing, record the film, do everything. They just come and go reverse it. When we are trying to do so and so, this will happen. We need to respond. 200 million should be sent to that account. Go back and neither day. Now, they need more crowd. Excuse me. Hello. I'm very loyal, boss. Eh? Okay. I bet I see the life. Thank you very much, my dear man. I'm grateful. Thank you very much. That's true. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is a call from a man who is just watching us right now. And he just encouraged that they already know what is happening. Let me quickly, this evening and night food I want chop, so make I round up my program. Meanwhile, I want to talk to my brother Stanley Ibolo. now me want come back and work with you now because you don't work with me before. Now my own job for you now. You not get where you go, bros. You not get where you go. You know my leader, I be your boy. Yeah, so at least at the time, boys supposed to tell your leader say, "Che, be yourself, listen to me, or quack me." Now the matter be that. So I want to say a very big thank you to all and sundry for those who watched me. And in fact, on Monday is public holiday, and on Tuesday is public holiday. Some places are spreading the rumor that Wednesday it's public holiday as well, but I don't think so. But whichever way, for those who did their survey for, in fact, every survey will be out that Wednesday. And please come and collect your documents. And for those who have contacted that their CFO is out, please, we are collecting all your CFOs on Wednesday. So we'll send it to you. We don't want to be keep because as we speak now, I have over 25 CFO belonging to people that are still with me. And CFO document is a very delicate document. If I've contacted you that your CFO is out, if I don't call you, tell you say it don't come out, I beg come collect them. I beg. Now your own, you don't pay put, we don't deliver them. Come and take it. And for those who their own never come out, by the power of God, you rest assured that all will be out. We will do our possible best, but you may not understand. But I want to say thank you very much for your overwhelming patronage. There's somebody that is watching me here. Let me look for that person. Just see the person. Let me look for it. I've not seen the name. If you have not commented, please comment because I'm going to reach out to you. I saw somebody here that I'm interested in reaching out to. Please, if you have not commented, drop a comment. Drop a comment. Please. I want to reach out to you after this broadcast. I can't find you. I'm only seeing your picture on my screen. But I can't find you. Please drop a comment. I'll reach out to you immediately. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm indeed very grateful. I want to say a very big thank you to all our esteemed customers around the world, our brothers and sisters from the Edo extraction, from the Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, wherever you're watching it from. Yes, Idemudia, Agbeda, yeah, Ubeida. Wow, thank you very much. I've seen your comment. It's very grateful. I'm going to reach out to you as well. Please, if you have not dropped a comment that you are watching, please drop a comment or share. I'll get your notification. Then I can have access to you from there. Thank you very much for your overwhelming effort. I'm indeed very grateful. And my phone number still remains 07036109939. 07036109939. The other phone number, which is 00797422172, has been misplaced. I lost it some few days ago when flood took over my vehicle. So I will retrieve it any moment from now. But for now, this is the number that you can use to reach me. If you are calling that number now, it will not go. Oh, sir, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm very grateful. I want to say bye and good luck. Have a lovely night rest. Osa, winner hoodie. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokwodi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.